So let's say you end up at a networking event for whatever reason. You're prospecting and trying to grow a business, you're trying to network and build relationships, or you just want to get out of a house. Uh, there aren't really classes on attending networking events. So in this video, I want to go over how to actually survive and thrive in a networking event. So my name is Dr. Benjamin Ritter. I am a leadership and empowerment coach for Live for Yourself Consulting. And if this is your first time at our channel, we really try to release content to help you excel in your career and create and sustain greater meaning at work and in your life. So if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell next to that subscribe button to be notified of new content. So too often I attend a networking event and I say hi to somebody and it's almost like they're trying to sell me something. They're pitching themselves or their business, or they're almost trying to sell their experience to make me impressed by them. But the first thing you need to do when you attend a networking event is not practice your pitch, which is way too often promoted, but it's to practice your mission and to understand your values. And what is it you truly stand for? What is it you truly believe in? What is it that you want to bring and give to the world? What do you offer as a human being? Not what you're trying to sell or what you're trying to convince someone of, but really what you believe, what you would consider your mission statement. So when you attend a networking event, you actually want to spend some time introspecting and reflecting on what you care about, what your values are, and how you can convey that in a couple sentences. You're not going to a networking event to sell a product. You're not going to a networking event to convince people of your brand, of yourself. What you want to do at a networking event is to at least leave people with some semblance of understanding of what you stand for, of who you are as an individual, what you're passionate about. And if you're pitching someone, that's not going to come across. But if you're speaking true to yourself, to your core self, if you know your mission statement by heart and can convey it with utter confidence, then you will leave a good impression. You also want to make sure that you have an intent and goal set for any event that you're going to attend. I mean, that's a good piece of advice for anything that you do in your life. So what are you really going to this event for? I get it, you may just think to meet some people, but how many people? What types of people? So can you set a specific intent and goal for the event you're going to go to? Like, for example, I want to meet 3 people related to this industry, or I want to learn 2 interesting facts about someone that I didn't know that don't relate to their profession. So set yourself an intent and goal that relates to what you want to get out of the actual event. And so finally, no matter what your true goal is for attending the event, understand that it's a process. And so if you're going there to build business and prospect, if you're going there to meet friends and build relationships, understand this is the first time you're probably meeting people. And just like in selling, you have to earn trust. Just like in building friendships, you need to build trust. So there's always this underlying foundation to anything that you want to create, and that's trust. And you build trust over time. So remember, when you're at an event and you're meeting people for the first time and you're following up afterwards even, that anything takes a little bit of time and some consistency and some repeated exposure. So if you go into an event with those expectations, you're probably going to be a little less stressed, a little less anxious, and maybe even looking forward to the next event after that or a follow-up meeting, and maybe understand a little bit why people aren't unbelievably excited to meet you for the first time. So hopefully you've learned at least one thing when it comes to surviving a networking event. Now make sure that you know your mission, know it by heart and know it confidently, and aren't pitching. That you have an intent and goal for any event that you're going to, and understand that anything you're trying to create will take some time. Approach events like that and you will not just survive, but you will thrive. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to be notified of new content. And let's not forget, most importantly, keep on living for yourself.